If one of these landed on me, it must be tough for the workers who deliver these packages. I shouldn't expect much, but I'm still a little excited. Ha! 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 Ha-ta-ta! Ha! Ha! Ya-ta-ta! Ooh! Yoo-hoo! Nothing in this world is useless. What will I get? Should I open this? It feels like I'm spying. Wait, is somebody watching me with this? Huh. Like a magic wand. I've read about fishing before. Let's give it a shot. Bon appetit. Potatoes are an important crop. These should help. Can I drink this without boiling it? Doesn't this look fantastic? Much, much better than I expected. As epic as the Iliad. This looks straight out of a fairy tale. Something this great deserves a great ending. This will make for an incredible story. This looks good enough. Is it? Feels alright to me. I can use this right now. You don't start off an expert. Something looks a bit off. I should have read up some more. I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. Let's do it the right way. Today, I'm the main character. Looking forward to a happy ending of this story. I feel like a real spy. I feel like I should hold my breath. The story suddenly became dull. Stories don't always end happily. I guess I was wrong. I'm not the main character. How far does this thing go? I don't think I'll ever get used to this thing. I don't need a weapon. I'm armed with knowledge. You can stop by your local library and borrow a book about how to assassinate people. I hope I've relieved you of your misfortune. It's my first time. I'll have to get used to it. I'm sorry. You'll go to a good place. They're dead. There's no need to check. That wasn't hard. Is everyone weak? Or am I that strong? It was either you or me. This is so different from the worlds I've read about. After I finish, only a peaceful story must remain. The world can't live on kindness alone. Everyone must be going through the same thing. Am I the subject of a novel about a serial killer? There's a lot of stories like this out there. I'm almost to the final chapter. This is how it always ends. My heart is heavy. I'll mourn for you. Should I be okay with this? It's my hammer. Now it's like muscle memory. I don't know if this is rude, but excuse me. I hope I can repay you later. I didn't want to have this bad of an ending. This is a tragedy. Has anyone ever cleaned here? I might get lost down an alley. Do people really throw away books here? I've only read about archery before. Move forward, just like an arrow. Could I stop an arrow with a book? Is death truly the end to our story? I'd love to read some of the epitaphs. When I die, bury me with my favorite book. Such reverence in the chapel. Sins. Punishment. I'm not too sure about those. I've read some of the Bible before. The city must have been popular and lively. I can't believe there's no library in a place like this. Must have been a busy street. No longer. There's factories that make books too. How loud are these machines when they run? I visited a massive print shop when I was young. Clean environments make for clear minds. Look at all of the trees here. It would be perfect to read in the shade. Careful, I don't want any of my books lost at sea. It's possible someone stumbles upon this island, right? I read a story about taking a boat to a mysterious island. Oh, a hospital? Are there sick people here too? Big hospitals often have small libraries. Reading can keep you calm and help you recover. I might be able to sleep through anything. Tourists used to come to this hotel. A hotel? I could open a book and travel anywhere instantly. I still don't really know what they're researching. I feel like I'll get in trouble if I mess with something here. This lab is giving me a terrible feeling. I had a favorite bench by a pond when I was younger. The pond is serene. Animals probably love hanging out here. I got some sand in my shoes, but that's okay. A walk along the beach would be lovely. Thoughts of the fight drift away when I look at the sea. An empty school is sad. I hope every student that used to go here is happy. If this is a school, there should be a library. Buddhist scripture is tough for me to understand. Am I allowed to eat meat here? Even the shapes of the temple buildings are interesting. These houses look neat and clean. One of these houses might have a study. Knock, knock. Is anybody home? I don't think I can stay here for long. Where's the exit? I shouldn't be here. Ha! Ha! Ha ha! A cruel story. What will your ending be? I'll bookmark this page. I want to read fairy tales. I'll share my story. I've learned so much. The rising action. Ratata! Stories come to life. Looking for a particular book? Story time. Let me tell you a story. It's also important to take a break when reading. What adventure does today's story hold? I tried to go to the world's biggest library, but it was overbooked. The pen is mightier than the sword, especially if it's a hammer too. Do you even know how to read? You look like a third-rate fairy tale villain. Let me live. This is the final chapter. My hammer is ready. Hammer and a book will go together. No? I've read this one before. I surrender. What pity. I lost. I give up. I want to live. This is tragic. I have no other choice. I think I saw you on the cover of Biography of a Coward. Beating you is easier than reading the children's book. You used to work undercover? Really? I'm not good with blades. Hammers are more my thing. In books, they always try to save the world with love and peace. If only you can make that a reality. If I read about the history of shamanism and traditional folktales, will I better understand you, Heijin? Did you ever hear of Pippi Longstocking? Do you like books? What's your favorite fairy tale? You chased me in my dream once, Jackie. I should find a book to help me figure out what that means. There are books about alcohol, too. History of brewing, difference between liquors, handling an alcohol addiction. I'm sure I can find a book about motorcycles and help you tune up that hog. Is that how you guys talk? Hang on, you can really talk to animals? That isn't just in stories? Books are food for the mind, Shukai, but they don't really help the body. Wait, you'll cook for me next time? You want a recommendation? Hang on, there's so many I need to write down for you. You can't learn everything from books, but it's definitely better than learning nothing. A well-placed trap. I'm proud. The brave always get trapped first. My heart is always pounding when I get to the last page. I was right. I was the protagonist.